Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday morning practice. So you will hear me use words like observe your body, calibrate your body, observe your mind, and calibrate your mind. Okay? So we're going to observe a body, know that we're in a sitting position. We're going to calibrate our body by straightening up our back, open our shoulder, relax, lean back, take our forehead, lean back our forehead so that the ears is on top of our shoulder, the weight is on top, tuck in the chin. We're going to start with some exercise. So I want you to concentrate on your practice and try not to ask any question, okay? And I'm going to try very hard not to answer any questions asked during the session and answer them only at the end. Okay, so now we calibrate our posture. We can raise our elbow all the way up to our shoulder. We're going to concentrate on the wrist. We're doing some joint exercise. As we do that, we're going to focus our attention on the joint, observe the change, the pain, the heat, the sweat, the numbness. Now go the other way. So by now, many of you have been practicing with me now for the last several months. So by now you know that this is not an ordinary fitness exercise. Now put down your hand. Again, calibrate your posture. Straighten up your spine. Open your shoulder. Relax. Lean back your forehead. Tuck in your chin. Raise the elbow to shoulder level. And we're going to do joint exercise on the elbow. Again, focus on the elbow. Observe the change in your elbow. The pain, the heat, the sweat, the numbness. We call these the 4 elements. Now go the other way. So this is no ordinary fitness class. I am in fact taking you through a spiritual journey, ultimately practicing the mind. Now put your hands down, relax again. We're going to work on the shoulder, we're going to work on the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, and ultimately to the neck. Okay? Now very relaxed, very slow, open your shoulder, very slow. The important is not the movement, but how your mind is following your movement. Observing the change in your shoulder. Again, the 4 elements. Open, stretch, hold, and as you come down, as if you're touching the 2 walls on the side, completely focus on your body. Up, stretch, open, down. One more time. Up, stretch, and touch the wall as you come down. Never leaving your body. The mind stays with the body the other way. Up, stretch, hold, come down. Very slow, open, stretch, hold, come down. One more time. Stretch, hold, come down. Now put your hands in the front. Up, all the way back, all the way back. Feel the pain in your shoulder. Come back to the front again, all the way back. Feel how your body is changing, generating heat, some sweat maybe, some pain, some numbness. These are the 4 elements. We call them the earth, the wind, the fire, and the water. And one more time. Open all the way, and now put your hands in the back, all the way in the back. Come up, straight and down. Come up, straight and down. Come up, straight and down. One more time. Come up, straight and down. We're going to add 2 more movements, both of which come from the Shaolin practice. The first one is called the double blade, as if these are the 2 blades, 2 swords. Now we're going to keep the left arm stationary, separating our left brain from the right brain. Okay. Now we're going to take the right arm. We're going to make a big circle in the front, and then all the way back, touching the back, and then now all the way to the left. Now we're going to hold the right arm stationary. Same thing, all the way in the back, feeling the pain in your shoulder, all the way, touching the back. Make a big circle in the front and touching the back. Okay, one more time. To the right. And to the left. Now relax. Always to relax in between movements, right? So this is the yin and the yang. Okay, it's very, very important to maintain that balance. Now the next movement, again from the Shaolin practice, is called throwing the fist. In the way it was designed, it was to loosen up your shoulder. Okay, so imagine it's very simple. Just grab a baseball, throw it in the upper left corner, open your fingers, straighten up your elbow, bring your shoulder with you, and when you get there, hold it. Okay, hold it. Feel the vibration coming back to your shoulder before you do anything. Don't rush it through. Okay, very slow. Now you're gonna throw up, hold it, up, hold it, down, hold it, throw it out there, throw it out there. Feel your shoulder. Down, down, one more time. Up, throw it out there. Up, down, down. Now open your shoulder, relax one more time. Two hands together. One. Hold it. Two. Feel the vibration. 3, 4, and 5. Wrist, elbow, shoulder, now to the neck. Okay. Again, sit up straight, open your shoulder, lean back, feel your spine, feel your neck. Put the hands, lock the fingers behind your head. Look down, and then again, straighten up your back first, and then now pull your head down and fight it with your neck. And then hold it right there, and then now turn to the left, and then come back in the middle. Turn to the right, come back in the middle, check your spine, to the left again, come back in the middle, and to the right, and come back in the middle. Hold it, straighten up your spine, and then release, very slow, very, very slow. Now sit up straight, open your shoulder, head's pointing up to the sky. The neck doesn't move, okay? Now use your right arm, okay? Now pull it over to the right, but the head doesn't move. We fight it with the neck. Okay, now the other side. Pull it to the left, but the head doesn't move. Head pointing to the sky. And relax. Take the head, go back to the right, all the way to the left, clockwise. And now counterclockwise. Okay, relax. So what we're doing is we're working on the joints. And the reason that we have to work on the joints is that ultimately we are trying to work on the chi, the energy, which comes in two parts, both the bioenergy and the blood circulation. And since there's no blood vessel through these joints, we have to do joint exercise. Okay. All right. So now we're going to start working on these energy channel. And so we're going to loosen up some of these energy points first. So take your right hand, 4 fingers, touch the back of the ear, slide down until you don't see any bone. Now don't massage, okay? We're not doing massage. So just press down on it with your 4 fingers. And now take your head, go back very gently. Maintain the pressure. Go forward. Go back again. And go forward and relax. Do the same thing with the right hand. Start with the back of your ear, slide down until you have only the neck muscle. Now press down with all 4 fingers. Hold it, and then heads turn to the back. Feel the movement of the muscle under your fingers and relax. Now take the right hand again. Put it on your shoulder and then go down. You can find that piece of bone that go across and then go down some more. And there's a very large surface area, so just find that spot where you think that you need some help. Now again, use the 4 fingers, press down on it, hold it, take your left hand, go back, feel the movement under your finger, and go back one more time, and then go forward and release. Okay, now same thing on the using your left hand, go down, press down, take your right hand, go back, go forward, go back, and go forward. All right, so now we're going to work on the circulation, and we do that with some finger exercise, okay? Because when you have blockage on your chi, you want to clear that starting with the fingertips, okay? Because if it blocks on the fingertips, then it's not going to come back, right? So open your shoulder, eyes forward, looking at the camera, all fingers pointing forward. The four fingers are the springs, okay? The thumb is the trigger. So you hold down the four fingers, you wind up the four fingers, you lock your elbow, and then you just release as much force as you can. Hold it and feel the vibration coming back all the way to the shoulder before you do the next one. Okay, get ready, straighten up your back, eyes forward, focus on the four fingers, lock it with your thumb, wind it up, get ready, 1, come back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, one more time, 9, one more time, 10. Relax. We continue the same exercise, just slightly different form. We take our middle fingers and a thumb, we put together, we call this the lotus hand. We now put it in this point right here, okay? So you can find it. If you just go like this, you get a dimple. This is called the gate to the cloud. This is the energy point. So we sit up straight, and as we swing the arm out, fingers are opening of the fingers. In this planar fashion, we twist the hand so that the back of the hand is facing the camera. And then again, when we get to the end, we wait. We wait, feel the vibration coming back to your shoulder. Open up all these problem area, okay? Sit up straight, lotus hand, put it on the gate of the cloud, sit up straight again, okay? Get ready, focus. 1, hold it, come back, lotus hand. 2, come back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hold it, okay? Don't come back. 8, 7, 8, 9, and one more time, 10, okay? So we keep talking about chi. The word chi actually has many, many meanings, one of which is breath. It means circulations, it means breath. So now we're going to do some breath work. Sit up straight, relax your shoulder, relax your upper torso. Take your fingers, lock them together, put it right below the belly button, which hold the dantian. Now I want you to take a deep breath with your nostril closing your mouth. And whenever we take a deep breath, we do it very slow, okay? We do it very slow, we do it very steady, and then you can do it very deep, okay? If you try to rush it, it won't do it. All human muscles have memory. They're all viscoelastic. So the faster you try to move it, the harder it resists. Relax. Lock your fingers again. Put it in the dantian below your belly button. Focus on your nose. Breathe in. Breathe out very slow. Unlock your fingers. Imagine there's two mountains on the side, and you want to climb. And then now relax. Once again, focus, breathe in, breathe out, and climb. Okay, like you have two mountains on the side. One last time, breathe in, breathe out, and climb. Okay, so this is the energy lines in the front. Now we're going to work on the energy lines in the back, which coincides with the spiral cord. Again, go up, stretch, feel the stretch on your finger, your wrists, and your elbow. Now concentrate on your spine and stretch the spine, stretch, and then now go back, lean back, hold it, come back in the middle, stretch again, to the left, hold it, come back in the middle, stretch again, to the right, come back in the middle, stretch, to the left, come back in the middle, stretch one more time, and now to the right, hold, come back in the middle, very slowly relax, leave the right hand on top, touching your left shoulder, grab the right elbow with your left hand, sit up straight, stretch to the left, hold it, and now come back, exchange hands, grabbing the left elbow with your right arm, go to the right, and relax. Next one is going to be challenging. Okay, now put your hands together in the back, but do it in such a way that all 10 fingertips are touching and the center of the palms are touching. But put it in the back at the bottom of your spine, fingers pointing down. Relax. Now rotate your fingers so that the fingers are pointing up, still at the bottom of your spine. Sit up straight. Now slowly move those fingers up to the top of your spine as far as you can. Now sit properly, okay? Spine straight, heads pointing to the sky. Feel the stress on your finger and your wrist. And now take your shoulder and open your shoulder. And relax. So we talk about 6 energy lines coming from your finger, 6 energy lines from your toe. So this one exercise actually stretch, release the stress in all 6 energy lines, including 4 very important energy points, 2 in here and 2 in the back. Okay. Now we're going to work on this one. This is a very, very important point. This is where all 3 of the yin line, so 6 of them are divided into 2 groups, yin and yang. All 3 of the yin line comes together in the elbow. So left hand first, palm facing up. Grab your left hand right between the fingers and the palm. Go down. Focus on the elbow. Okay, focus on the elbow. This is this part. Now, take your elbow, push your elbow up, all the way out until you couldn't push it anymore. Eyes forward. Now concentrate on your elbow and then push your arm up with your elbow. Use your elbow to push your arm up. Kind of strange way of doing it. But this is to maintain the stress on your elbow, maintain the stress on your finger, maintain the stress on your wrist. Hold it. And relax. Now the other side, okay? All right, sit up straight. Bring your hands down. Focus on your elbow. Push it out, all the way out. Eyes forward. And now bring it up, all the way up. All the way up. Lock your elbow all the way to eyebrow level. Check your elbows. Push it all the way out. Maintain stress on your finger, your wrist, and your elbow. And relax. So I talk about this being a spiritual journey. And the spiritual journey have different aspects, different layers, different dimensions. In the past, I talk about our existence being in both the physical dimensions, the energy dimension, and something called the mind dimension. So that mind is not energy, is neither energy or the material. It's the closest explanation of that is what the quantum physicists call quantum information, right? So I believe it was Stephen Hawking who figured all this out and ultimately come to name something called the Hawking's radiation. That is, if everything falls into a black hole and get annihilated or break down into its basic form where there's particle or wave, something is left behind. And that what's left behind is called a quantum information. So the 3 dimensions of our existence is both in the particle, material, the wave or the energy, or something called information or data. And so when I talk about talk about this being a spiritual journey, is ultimately working on that last part, which is called mind. So my master, our master, described that process in 5 steps: knowing your mind, observing, quieting your mind, contemplating your mind, and then the last one kind of sounds harsh, but it's called annihilating your mind, and then ultimately it's called emancipation of your mind. So we're at the very bottom, the very beginning, called the knowing your mind. Knowing where is your mind. Do you even know where your mind is? Right? So all through this exercise, I keep repeating, it. Focus on your body, focus on your body. Observe the change in your body. So this is the beginning. This is just knowing where is your mind. This part is already very challenging. Okay? So we're going to continue to work on this energy dimension called the chi, and now we do that. The remaining 2 parts for the first half an hour. One is called how we're going to energize these energy points with acoustic energy, and then finally we're going to do a little bit more massage or acupressure. Okay, we're going to work on this energy point right here. It's actually a collection of energy points. There's one on top, and then there's 2 right here. Okay, one we already kind of introduced you to. So we're going to open the shoulder, relax, head turn to the right hand, empty hand. Okay, this is very important, empty hand, like you're drinking water, because what we want to do is we want to create an air pocket. So when we energize these energy points, we're using acoustic energy. Open your shoulder, relax, heads turn to the right hand, empty hand, fingers on top, so you're touching this one energy point, and the palm is touching the side. All right, now it's very important that we wake ourselves up. So the first time I say wake up, that's when you focus on your ear, and then we're going to, in the next 20 seconds or so, okay, about 30 times, we're going to concentrate. We're going to repeat, concentrating with the ear, concentrating with the hand, concentrating with the shoulder. Okay, let's try that, huh? All right, let's start from the 0. Open the shoulder, relax, heads turn to the right hand, empty hand, fingers on top. Listen with your left ear, focus, wake up, continue. So when you listen to it on the outside, you should notice that everyone sounds the same, right? Because I'm completely focused and I'm maintaining my empty hand. Okay, now let's turn to the right, open the shoulder, heads to the left hand, empty hand, fingers on top. Listen with the right ear, wake up, continue. Okay, now the next one is in the armpit. The armpit is actually the energy line that we name after the heart. But there's 2 energy lines that are named after the heart. One is called the heart and one is called the pericardium. The pericardium is actually the mechanical function of the heart. In the Chinese tradition, the heart actually has to do with the thymus gland, okay, which is a hormonal gland that has a lot to do with your mental state. So the Chinese medicine doctor talks about the seasons, and right now is a season where we tend to have a lot of emotional instability. So this is a good energy point to work on, in addition to this one, okay? Open your shoulder, straighten up your left arm, put the elbow on top of your head, and then pinch the upper part of your right ear, straighten up, so you open up the armpit. Right hand is empty hand. Turn the head to the left, to the right. Listen with your left ear. Wake up. Continue. Now the other arm. Pinching the left ear, upper part of the left ear. left arm, empty hand. Turn your head to the left, listen with the right ear. Wake up, continue. Okay, now open your shoulder. We're going to work on this very important energy point region. There's two energy points on top. There's one on the side. I already talked about this one being part of the energy lines that are named after the heart. The other two has to do with the pericardium and the lung. Okay, so this one energy point deals with the critical organ, both the lung and the heart. Okay, straighten up your back, eyes forward. Put your hands out, eye level. Lock your elbow. Okay, it's very important to lock your elbow. Very important to hold your empty hand. Put the fingers on top, the palm, the center of the palm on the side. Listen with your left ear. Wake up. Continue. Okay, now to the right arm. Straighten up your elbow. Lock your elbow. Palms at eye level. Left hand, empty hand. Get ready. Listen with your right ear. Wake up. Continue. Okay, now work on these upper part, okay, lung and the heart, the three yin and line. Associated with the yin line is three yang line, which are the large intestine, the small intestine, or something called the triple warmer. Okay, so we're done with that. Now we're going to work on the lower part of the body. A very important energy point, energy line, is named after the bladder. Okay, so you might say, well, how important is the bladder? Because you don't even need a bladder, right? There are people who don't have a bladder. Turns out from the Chinese medicine, the energy line is very important. Okay, and the energy, this is the one energy line that is distributed all in the back. And so we're gonna work one cut out. Now take your right hand, use the front part of your palm, reach as far back as you can, okay, a little on the left side of the center line. Take your left hand, use the back of your hand, reach back where your kidneys are. Now sit up straight. Imagine that you are a vertical windmill. Okay, one more time. And we're done. All right, now we're gonna work towards the 6 energy lines that originated from a toe. Okay, and we're gonna work on the feet, the leg first. So open up, take out your leg. If you're sitting like me, take out your leg, massage the outside. So the outside is facing the sun, and so that energy, those energy lines that are facing the sun, they're influenced by the sun. They're called the yang, they're solar, right? The other ones are hidden from the sun, they call the yin. So the outside is the yang, just like the back. The back is the bladder, bladder is the yang line. The outside is the gallbladder. The inside is the liver in the upper part and the spleen on the bottom, okay? Both of these are the yang. So the yin lines that start from the fingers are the lung, the pericardium, and the heart. The yin line that originated from the toes are the liver, the spleen, okay? The liver, the spleen, and the kidney, okay? These are very important energy points. And as we get older, we typically have more problem with those. All right, so we're gonna open up a knee, take the upper part, the thigh, divide it into 3 points. It's not important the exact location. It's just more important that we work along those lines. So take the middle, concentrate. Okay, now move towards your hip. Okay, now move towards your knee, but not yet to the knee, right? No bone, okay? Okay, now that's the liver, huh? Okay, so now the gallbladder is all along the outside. Actually, it starts from the very top, goes to the shoulder, which we already worked on, to the side, and then just runs along the outside, okay? So we're going to take 2 points on the upper part from the inside. Okay, now move towards the knee. Okay, now the knee. Okay, now starting at the knee, go down until you don't feel the knee anymore, right there. Okay, now towards the middle. Okay, now go all the way down to the ankle and then come back up about 3 or 4 inches, okay? Okay, now we're going to work on the inside, the knee. Okay, now in the bottom is energy points that are associated with the spleen, okay? Now the first point is kind of tricky. So what you do is you put your fist on the knee, you move down so that you don't feel the knee anymore. And then you go from the inside out. So here's the knee, right? It's a big piece of bone. Go down so that it's nice and soft, and then you go from the inside out, okay? All right, let me show you. Okay, the next one is in the calf. That's easy. Okay, now the next one is going to be tricky again. Start with the ankle, go up about 3 or 4 inches, about the size of your fist, and then go from the inside out. Okay, so some of you might say, well, why are we doing all this? Well, we keep talking about the different dimensions, different planes of existence between the physical and the energy. So when you have a physical ailment, whatever it is, it reflects itself in the energy plane. So to get the best healing, you're not only doing healing to your body, you can also heal your energy so that indirectly you, or even more directly, you heal your body. Okay, so when you have physical ailment, it reflects in the energy planes as the blockage of your chi. So all these exercises just clear the blockage. Okay, so now we're done with this, and so the next one is going to be some acupressure or massage, right? And we divide it into three parts: what we call the earth, what we call the heaven, and what we call the interbeing. Okay, so I'm going to take you through a grand tour of all the energy points that you don't think exist in your feet. Today we're going to do something a little different, a little bit more than what we normally do. I'm going to introduce you some energy points on the top of your feet. So now, you see you have 5 toes, right? Which means that you have 4 of these lines that are in between the toes. So start at the very bottom and then go back about an inch or so and start working on that. Use a thumb and just massage that. You see that? You see it? Here, let me show you. Like this. Okay, 5 toes. Everybody have 5 toes. In between the toes, there's a line. There's a kind of a cleave. And then now just work on this line, massage this line. Now, the thumb is the energy line that has to do with the splint. The little guy is the energy lines that has to do with it has to do with the bladder, I think. Let me look at my cheat sheet. Oh no, I'm sorry. The big one has to do with the splint, and the little one has to do with the gallbladder. Okay, and then the others are in between. So just massage that. If you don't feel anything, then you're perfectly okay there. Just move on. Okay. And if you don't feel anything anywhere, congratulations. But this requires some maintenance. We're just doing maintenance here, right? So go through all 5 of those lines, massage. Some of them hurts more than the others. Okay. Just maintenance. Just unblock those energy lines. Okay. Now to the right, same thing. 5 toes, 4 different. 4 different lines, 4 different cleaves, and just massage all 4. Okay, the one on the outside hurts more than the one in the middle. That's my experience with myself and my parents. Okay, all right, now that we've done that, we're going to start with the most important energy point, which is at the bottom of your feet. That's the beginning of the kidney. So the 6 energy lines, 5 of them start with the toes. You only have 5 toes. And then the kidney is the only one that starts at the bottom of your feet. So this is what we call the gushing spring. So if you're here for the first time, take your hand, cover up the toes. Remaining, divide it into 1/3, and it's right here. So massage that. Just massage that. It's a little deeper than the others, so you got to push down on it. Now make a knuckle and just press down. So this is the kidney. This is the gushing spring. This is what we call the second heart, so it improves your circulations, gives you tremendous energy when you do this. All right, now we're going to take a grand tour. All right, put your fingers at the gushing spring. Go across at the arch area. There's an energy point here, which picks up where the toe starts. This is the splint, okay? This is a splint. So the splint is, as you know, the splint has to do with the lymph node. Okay, so this energy point, this energy line, improves your immune system, but it also helps with any kind of water retention. If you have swelling, these energy points helps. Okay. Now put your hands here. Go down on the arch. And you can't go anymore because you go anymore, it's the heel, it's before the heel. So now you pick up the kidney line again, okay? So about a month ago, my father was in the hospital. He had a seizure, and so he was very, very weak, and I really want him to be released because he don't want to be in the hospital these days. And so I plead with the doctor to have him released as soon as he's ready. But he can't walk that well. And so in the last day, I just work on his all these energy points, and he was able to walk out of the hospital, walk up a flight of stairs, and then I work on him for about a week. Okay, now put your thumb on the angle, go straight down. There's a pit. Okay, so pick up. This is the kidney line again. So if it hurts, so you might have to find it. So use the flat part of your thumb. Just find it first before you focus on it, okay? Just if it start to hurt, don't try to think that you can overcome it in one day. It takes weeks, okay? It takes weeks. Weeks and persistent, okay? Now go back to the angle. Put your right hand so that you count 4 fingers. Touch the bone, the south side of the bone, about 1 inch. Now this is a very important energy point. This is called the Triple Yin meet. Just like the elbow, all 3 yin line meets here. Okay, so this one hurts. Okay. All right, now put your fingers here. Now there's a piece of bone here, but the bone kind of curves because it gets larger as it gets to the angle. So just follow it until you get to this point here before it hits the knee, and just go from the inside out. This is the splint. This one you might have to find. So a lot of people have problem with water retention, whether lack of exercise, old age, loss of protein, too much salt, or just younger female have a problem with their menstrual cycle. This is a good energy point to work on, okay? So my mom has swollen feet. Not anymore. I work on it for almost a month, every day. I mean, the alternative would be to take some medicine. But you know how that works, right? Okay, now quickly, the center part of your bottom of your feet, gushing spring, work on that. And then press down with your knuckle. This point is really magical, I'm telling you. It's really magical, especially when you're elderly in the family who are bedridden, or that they sit on the wheelchair or not. And so their feet are away from the ground. Okay, so the Chinese tradition says that when your feet are away from the ground, you're not receiving energy from the universe anymore. You can say that, or you can just say that he's just not using his feet. Okay, so now push down, go up to the arch, pick up that energy point that has to do with the splint. Okay, now go down before you hit the heel, pick up the energy point that has to do with the kidney. Okay, now put your thumb on the angle, go down. Again is the kidney. The kidney is called the second heart because every day the totality of your blood supply goes through the kidney, both of them, 40 times a day. Okay, now put your fingers back into the angle again. Put your left hand, 4 fingers, touch the bone, south side of the bone, 1 inch, Triple Yin meat. Okay, now put your thumbs there so you don't lose orientation. Glide your hand on that piece of bone until it makes a curve. At the bottom of that heel, bottom of the knee, press inside. Okay, work on that. This is the splint, okay? Okay, so now we're done with the lower part of your body that I call the earth region, starting with the gushing spring. So we're going to work on the being, human being or interbeing, because this is the only one that gives out energy. This is a healing energy point. So massage that, just the center of your palm, okay? Massage the other one. Okay, now we work at the heaven. Okay, so sit up straight, open your shoulder, lean back, forehead lean back so the ears is on top of the shoulder, tuck in your chin. Now the very top of your head is called the 100 meet. This is where all the yang energy lines meets, okay? Every one of them meets on top. Take your 10 fingers, use the tip of your fingers like this, not like this, okay? Very gently tap it 50 times. Okay, so it helps me. This one helps me a lot. Help with my short-term memory. Okay, so we're going to continue to do a little bit more. So continue with these energy lines. All of them come up. Okay, I remember talk about them coming up. The yang line goes to the top of the head, and then the yin line goes inside the body. All 5 of them go through here. 1 in the back. We're going to work on that too. So stand with your feet towards the camera, loosening up your knee so that your calf and your thigh taking over, muscles taking over, heats are coming up. Open your shoulder and then concentrate on your fingers. Put that in between here, the core, I guess you call it corn, and just massage that. Massage that. This is the bottleneck for 5 of the energy lines that originate from your toes. Okay, now you can continue the massage, or you have a choice. You use the flat part of your fist and very gently Okay, now we work in the back of the knee, and this is the energy lines. I remember I talked about that being the bladder. The bladder starts with the little guy right here, goes all the way back, and then it goes all the way back in the back, right? You notice that I talk about the 12 critical organ. Your reproductive organ is not one of the 12. So you will have to ask, isn't that a critical one too? And who take care of that part? It's right here. Okay? It's right here. If you want to improve your whatever, it's right here. So loosen up your knee, 4 fingers in the back, thumbs on the side, get ready, wake up, continue. Oh, okay, now we come to the very last part, okay? Okay, again, stand up, feet firmly on the ground. Take your 10 toes, grab your floor, your carpet or your yoga mat. Concentrate on the top of the head. Now, when we stand, we don't just go yang up and down, right? We actually stand, and you should be prepared that you can stand for as long as you can by focusing on the top of your head, okay? Very slowly stand. And just stay there. And now release, impact the heel. Stand, grab it by and then stand as long as you can. And then impact the heel. One more time. Stand, impact the heel. Stand, impact the heel. Stand, and one more time. This is a very good exercise. It's a really, really good exercise, okay? All right, now we kick the feet right first. 1, 2, 3. And then the other one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, relax. Relax. Okay. We're going to do some stretch exercise, okay? Stretching exercise. They're actually done in the traditional yogic, okay, manner, yoga, okay? So I'll explain it. So sit down. Now it's very important that when we do this exercise that we alternate between the yang and the yin. In other words, we have to activate both the sympathetic nerve to get all the stress hormone going, so that you're in the fight or flight mode. And as soon as we've done that, we come back to the rest and digest, which is the parasympathetic. So in the Chinese tradition, health is always about the balance between the yin and the yang, right? So if you didn't have any stress hormone, you will die, because it's survival, right? But if you have too much stress hormone, you will die, because it will cause all kinds of problems. So you got to find that balance. So we do this, huh? Just keep in mind that this is not just stretching. This is both stretching and meditating. So sit up straight. Again, we're going to take a deep breath. We're going to focus on the fingers. Remember the 4 levels of spiritual practice? The first one is just knowing your mind. Do you even know where your mind is? Focus your mind on your fingers. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. Straighten up your back. And then breathe out. Now we're going to stretch by pushing towards the toes, forward. We're going to push it 3 times, and every time we just go forward, we don't come back. And when we get to the hand, we hold, okay? So get ready. Push forward. 1, 2, 3. Hold. And then relax. Sit up straight. Take a deep breath. Completely relax. This is the most important. Take a regular breath, so that you are putting yourself back into the rest and digest. Second time, follow your hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push forward. 1. Hold it. 2. Hold it. 3. Hold it. Sit up straight. Relax. Take a deep breath. Very important, take a regular breath. Completely relax. Back to 0. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Sit up straight. Relax. Take a deep breath. And then take an easy breath. Okay, now we're going to stretch with the right legs forward, and then the left leg, the bottom of your feet touching the inner thigh. Sit up straight. You're going to feel a little bit of pain, but it's important that when the pain comes, you just keep focusing on the pain, and the pain will go away, okay? It will go away for 2 reasons. One is that, again, all your body parts are viscoelastic, so they creep. So when you stretch, you're actually putting stress between your connective tissue and the underlying structure, and then eventually it will break. So the pain will go away. That's one reason. Another reason is you're actually practicing your mind now. That you have to start understand the difference between pain and suffering. Suffering is mind. Pain is physical. Okay. Now get ready. Focus on your hand. Very slow. Breathe in. Straighten up your back. Very slow. Breathe out. Move towards your toe. Push forward. 1. Hold. 2. Hold. Watch the pain. 3. Hold. Relax. Sit up straight. Take a deep breath. Take an easy breath. Completely relax. Back to 0. Second time. Follow your hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1. Hold it. 2. Hold it. Watch the pain. 3. Hold it. And sit up straight. Relax. Take a deep breath. Take an easy breath. Back to 0 again. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold it. Forward. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Relax. Sit up straight. Deep breath. Completely relaxed. Now to the left. Left leg's forward. And then the right leg's the bottom of your feet touching your thighs. Sit up straight. Right hand holding down your left knee. Follow the left hand. Breathe in very slow, very steady, very deep. Breathe in. Breathe out. Forward. 1. Hold it. 2. Hold it. 3. Watch the pain. And relax. Sit up straight. Take a deep breath. Completely relax. Take an easy breath. Second time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. Watch the pain. Hold it. Relax. Sit up straight. Deep breath. Easy breath. Completely relax. Don't let the stress accumulate, okay? One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Oh, relax. Sit up straight. Completely relax. Okay, now back to the right. This one's going to hurt, okay? Now right feet forward. Left, the bottom of your left feet pointing back. Okay, so you're like a pretzel. Okay, now left hand holding down the right knee. Follow the right hand. Okay, and if it's too much pain, don't do this one. Just sit this one out. Okay, or just repeat the first one, the one before. Okay, now follow your hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lean forward. 1. Watch the pain. It will go away. 2. It will go away. 3. Hold it. And relax. Sit up straight. Deep breath. Enjoy that breath. Easy breath. Second time. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. And relax. Sit up straight. Relax. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. And relax. Okay. Now back to the left. Right foot backward. Holding down the left knee. Follow the left hand. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push forward. 1. Hold it. 2. Hold it. Watch the pain. Just let it dissipate. 3. Hold it. Watch the pain. And then sit up straight. Relax. Completely relax. Enjoy the moment, huh? Second time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push forward. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. And sit up straight. Relax. Completely relax. Let the parasympathetic nerves work its magic. Okay, one last time. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push forward. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. And relax. Sit up straight. Completely relax. Congratulate yourself. Okay, now to the hip. Okay, there's a little bit more. Just a little bit. Okay, it's easy. Now, put your feet together so the bottom of the feet are touching. Grab both of them, both of the feet together. Pull it towards yourself. Take the elbow, push down on the calf. As you lean forward, open up the hip, okay? All right? There will be pain, huh? But just observe the pain. If it's too much, just back off a bit, okay? Get ready. Push forward. 1, 2, open up the hip. 3, push down on the calf and relax. Deep breath, easy breath. Now take your feet, bring it in again. Come on, we're gonna mean business. Push down with your elbow, open up the hip, okay? Get ready, push forward. 1, 2, open it. 3, and relax. One last time. Come on, you can do it. Bring it in. Push it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And relax. Come on, relax. Relax. 2 more, and then we're done. Get ready. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sit up straight. Relax. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. And relax. We're done. Okay. Now I talk about the 5 stages of the spiritual practice, starting with knowing, then it's quieting, then it's contemplating, and then finally it's emancipation and all that. So focus on the first 3. They don't go straight line. They don't go like, oh, I graduated from knowing, so now I'm ready to do quieting, and then I'm ready to contemplate. They're not like that at all. They're actually in circle. So you do a little bit of that, you do a little bit of that, you do a little bit of that, and you come back, and you just continue. Okay. So we did a lot of work on just keeping track of where our mind's stationary, and then actually when we do the stretching exercise, we're actually doing contemplation. Okay, we're actually observing the body. So whenever you're in movement, you're actually going from contemplation to quieting. But when you're stationary, you're doing quieting first before you do contemplation. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of meditation. We're going to lie down for 3 minutes, and then we're going to sit for 3 minutes. Now I noticed that it's already 1 hour. So for those of you who committed yourself to 1 hour practice, now is good time to take a break, and then you can watch the recording or practice on your own. If you have more time, we're going to continue. Okay, I don't want to rush it. I'm taking more and more your time every week because we only get together once a week. All right, so you're going to need 2 pieces of apparatus. You're going to need a pillow, and you're going to need another pillow or a blanket. Now I'm going to show you how to sleep properly. Not sleep, we're actually not doing sleeping, okay? We're doing lying down meditation, which turned out to be a good way to put yourself to sleep. I do this every night. So we always lie down on the right hand side, okay? That's why when you see all the Buddha statue, when they're lying down, it's always on the right hand side. Okay, now if you lie down on the right hand side without a pillow, your head goes like this. You don't want that because the blood would rush into your brain. So you want to find a pillow that is just the right height so that you're actually slightly looking down at the rest of your body, but not like this, okay? All right, now on the right side, straighten up your legs a little bit, but now you notice that the bones are touching the bones, which is very painful if you practice for a long time like this. So what you want to do is you want to move it a little bit so that the bones are touching the flesh and vice versa. Okay. Now what you want to do is you want to rotate so you're facing the ceiling, and you want to take that small pillow or that blanket, and you want to tuck it in right below your rib cage. But you need to find the amount that is both comfortable and meaningful. Okay, so just find it and then roll back. All right. Now your hands doesn't matter. Just put it wherever. So I just put one on top and one like this. Now you're going to focus on that stomach as you breathe. Okay, because you put some pressure on it now, so it's hard to escape your breathing. And you're going to concentrate the next 3 minutes on your breath. So we're now actually doing the quieting part first before we do the contemplation. It's the other way, okay? So we just quiet our mind, focus on a breath, and just observe a breath, one breath at a time, okay? 3 minutes. Now do that on your own. Focus on your breathing, and if your mind drifts away, just tell it to come back, one breath at a time. Keep checking your mind. So you're going in circle, right? Knowing, quieting, contemplating, back to knowing. Always know where your mind is. Try to quiet your mind by focusing on your breath. Try to contemplate your breath, observing your own breathing. Now slowly open your eyes. Try not to look at any bright lights. Focus on your body as you get up. Focus on your hand. Focus on the bottom of your feet as you move towards your seats. Try not to use your thinking mind. Keep focusing on your body. We're going to sit for another 3 minutes. 3 minutes doesn't seem like a long time, but we're going after quality, not quantity. Now sit properly. Again, I'm going to go through the checklist, the 7 support points. Starting with the feet, we sit like the bell, so the feet are the pedestal for the bell. They need to touch the floor mat. If they don't touch, put some pillows, blankets, so you're not using muscle. Hands should be relaxed. Now work on your spine, straighten up your spine. And then now lean back a little bit. Okay, for those who are advanced students, so here's one more trick. So straighten up your spine as if somebody is pulling the hair on top of your head. Now lean forward, entire body lean forward. And as you lean back, keep the hip in place. So the hip is actually slightly twisted forward as you go back. Now you feel the stress on your adrenal gland. As you lean back, get to the position where you think you're upright, you're actually still hunching forward. So now lean back some more, keeping your hip in place. Go back some more, as if you're going to fall over. This is now, you're now in the perfect upright position. When you think that you're falling over, you're actually perfect. This is what we call the one pillar supporting the sky. Now take your shoulder, open your shoulder, relax, reveal the two energy points, the gate to the cloud, so they're pointing forward. Now take your forehead, lean back your forehead so that the back of your neck is touching the collar. The ears is on top. The ears are on top of your shoulder. The weight is on your spiral cord, on your spine. Now take your chin, tuck down your chin, putting pressure on your two arteries. At the same time, you're now looking at the floor. Relax. You can keep your eye closed if that's you prefer, or you can have one open or have both slightly open so you can see through your eyelashes as if they are the curtains to the world. I want you now to focus on your breath. So you notice that we're practicing the first stage, the first three stages: knowing, quieting, and contemplating. They're in circle, they're not one after another. I want you to focus on your breathing. Some of you are advanced enough that this is easy for you. You should be able to sense the movement of your stomach. Try to focus on your stomach and not your nostril, because your nostril is too close to your thinking brain. But if you have previous experience in meditation, this might be difficult, okay? Focus on your stomach. Notice how when you breathe in, the stomach opens. And when you breathe out, the stomach collapses. And if you can't see it, then do 3 deep breaths. Open your mouth, blow air through, first blow, okay? Blow air through your mouth, exhaust, empty your stomach, relax, let the air come in through your nostril, fill up your stomach. Do 3 times, focus on your breathing now. At the same time, keep your posture, okay? So this is like driving for the first time, right? A lot of things to worry about, but after a while it gets natural. So focus on your breath. Now imagine you're standing next to a lotus pond. On top of the pond there are some lotus flowers, very clean, pristine, beautiful flowers. As you breathe in, I want you to bring all your positive energy to the top of the pond, as pure as to the lotus flowers. As you breathe out, I want you to take all your negative energy, all your anxiety, all your anger, all the pain, and just let it settle. Don't push it away, just let it settle. Like you're taking debris in the lotus pond and just watch them settle because they're heavy. And just let it settle. Let it settle all the way. You feel that they're falling into your feet are getting heavier, your heads are getting lighter. Again, when you breathe in, take the positive energy, bring it to the top of your head. Okay? So this is the technique for quieting your mind. Quieting your mind. Let it not disturbed by all your anger, all your anxiety. Just quiet your mind. It's a technique, okay? You need to practice. You're going to do this on your own, 3 minutes. Up and down. Up, bring the positive energy to the top of your head. Down, let the negative energy settle all the way down. If you cannot imagine the lotus pond, imagine a glass of water. or a water bottle that you take to your hiking. You take some water from the stream and you notice there's some debris. So you want to let it settle down before you drink it. Same idea, just let it settle. As you go up, bring your body with you. So this is back to what I call calibrating your body, calibrating your posture. As you come down, calibrate your mind, relax. Up is yang, down is yin, okay? Up, focus on your body. Down, focus on your mind. Okay, slowly open your eyes. So in the past I talked about yoga, okay, yoga. And I said that yoga in America is actually what is called hatha yoga, forceful yoga. So the American yoga to the traditional yoga is like chop suey to Chinese food, okay? You can't say that they're not. They are, but they're not all of it, right? So the traditional yogic practice comes from the word yog, I mentioned that before, which means the union between the mind and the body, the two planes of existence. But it also means the harness. It's keeping the oxens together. It's the English word, the derivative word is called yoke. It's the harness that keeps the oxens together as you pull the cart. That's the original usage of the word. So in our case, the harness between the body and the mind is the energy, right? So we spend an hour, now it's an hour and 20 minutes, working on that energy plane, just so that it becomes the harness between a mind and the body. So even though it's 3 minutes worth of sitting, 3 minutes of lying down, 3 minutes sitting, because you're now protected with that chi, you're not falling to sleep and your mind doesn't wander. So you're actually right in the middle, maintaining the quality of your practice, okay? All right, so we're going to do a little bit more. So for those of you who needs to leave, just come back and watch the recording on YouTube or Facebook. The rest of you, follow me. I'm going to do Yi Jing Jing, which is another yoga practice, yogic practice. Okay, Yi Jing Jing means exchanging tendon or exchanging connective tissue, depending how you translate. All right, so if you want to give it a try, we stand with the toes pointing forward. We now rotate the toes so that they're pointing inward. We call this the goat stand. So each of the toes forms a line, and we're now going to lower the knee so that they follow the line. Not too much, just comfortable. Then we're going to continue. There's 14 sets. This first one is called Spirit Boosting Palm. The focus is on the palm, so form 90 degrees between your palm and your hand. put that around your hip. And when I say go, you don't go. You just focus your palm and your mind and body together. Okay, remember now, union of body and mind. Then you push as hard as you can. Then you feel the reaction, right? This is Newton's second law, action equal to reaction. You feel the vibration going up your spine all the way to the top of the head. That's why it's called spirit boosting. Then it's very important that you focus on 2 breaths. Again, exercising the parasympathetic nerve, right? Get ready. Spirit boosting palm, open your shoulder. Remember now, when I say go, you don't go, okay? You just focus on your hand and then you go on your own. Now get ready. Go. Feel the vibration. Relax. 2 breaths. Second breath. Second time, spirit boosting palm, open your shoulder, get ready, go. 1 breath, 2 breaths. One last time, spirit boosting palm, open your shoulder, get ready, go. Focus on your breath, gotta relax. This next set is called pointing the wan tail. Point is both a verb and a noun. It means the thumb. So focus on your thumb, pointing at the wan tail, which is the energy lines that has to do with the gallbladder that started at the very top of the head to the shoulder and then all the way down. Remember that? Now take your thumb, point it to this point. Don't touch it. No need to touch it. Just point it. Now roll up your 4 fingers and then take your thumb and then form a 90 degree and bend it up as hard as you can, as if you're lifting 2 buckets of water. Okay, get ready. Let's go. Hold it. And relax the fingers without lowering your arm. Now come back to your breath. 1 breath. 2 breaths. Second time, pointing the wan tail. Okay, open up that thumb, stretch it 90 degree, lifting up those 2 buckets of water, hold it, and relax. 2 breaths. One last time, pointing, open up the thumb, lift up those 2 buckets of water, hold it, and relax. Relax your hand. The next set is called beginner's mind, like the baby's hand. The word mind also means center. Put your thumbs in the middle of the center of your palm. Focus on the center of your palm. Roll up your 4 fingers. Now we're going to bend the thumb inward. Okay? Hold it. Now bend it. And relax. 2 breaths. Second time, thumbs in the middle of the palm. Bend that thumb and relax. One last time. And relax. The next one is called pointing the nose. Put your fists together. Focus on your nose. Take a very deep, slow, and steady breath. Breathe in. Eyes forward, relax. Now take your elbow, bring your elbow together, and as if you have a huge rubber band behind you and you're going to stretch that rubber band, okay? Now bring your elbows together, feel the stress in your back, and just split that back. And relax. Again, 2 breaths. Second time, bring your elbows together. Notice the stress in your back and just split that back as you're pulling on that rubber band. And relax. 2 breaths. One last time. Stretch the back and relax. Now fists on top of your head. Open up your fingers. Feel the blood flowing away from your fingers. And now we're going to roll the fist. We roll it by one joint at a time. One joint, two joint. Lock it with your thumb. Open your shoulder. Squeeze the fist. Hold it. And then relax. 2 breaths. One more time. Open your shoulder. Roll the fist. 1, 2. Lock it with your thumb. Squeeze. And relax. Watch your breathing. One last time. Open your shoulder. And squeeze. And relax. The next one called stabbing the shoulder. Open your shoulder. Grab as if you're grabbing 2 daggers. And you stab your shoulder, hold it, and then relax. It's very important to hold it. You hold it because you want to generate bioelectricity, okay? Second time, open your shoulder, grab the dagger, stab, hold it, and relax. One last time, open your shoulder, stab, and relax. Next one is called the cross. Relax the wrist. Roll your fist. Take a deep breath. And we don't punch, we push. Push. Relax. The Chinese word called bang, avalanche. You push the mountain so that it causes an avalanche. Second time, relax your wrist. Roll your fist. Take a deep breath. And push. And relax, 2 breaths. One last time. Relax the wrist, roll your fists, and push. And relax. Front hanging. Lock your elbow. Again, relax your wrist, roll your fist, take a deep breath, and push. And relax. 2 breaths. Second time, roll your wrist and push. One last time, relax the wrist, roll your fist, take a deep breath and push. And relax. Next one is chin up. Grab the bar, pull yourself up, hold it, and relax your fingers. Second time, pull yourself up and relax. One last time, pull yourself up and relax. Next one, I call it ripping the phone book. Grab the phone book and rip. Hold it and relax. Second time, rip and relax. One last time, rip and relax. Next one is called swallowing the dan. Dan means fire. So there's a fire in front of you, and at the same time there's water element. So take your saliva, collect your salivas, swallow both of them together. Swallow. Hold it. Go all the way down, back of the hand touching. The head has to be parallel to the floor so you're not rushing blood into your brain, okay? Now back of the hand touching, this one is very important that after each squeeze, we rest and 2 breaths, okay? Now back of the hand touching each other, squeeze your fists and relax, 1 breath. This is the last time we energize our body, so it's very important that we relax. Second time, squeeze the fist, relax, 2 breaths. One last time, squeeze the fist, relax, 2 breaths. Completely relax. Now flip your hands so the palms are facing upward. Check your goat stand. Focus on the palm. Take a deep breath. Stand up straight. And now empty hand. Okay, now breathe in again. As you breathe in, rotate your hands forward. Lower your hip. Imagine there's a huge rock in front of you and you push, and then you relax. Close your eye, imagine there's a universe in front of you, swallow the universe, and then relax. We're going to sit for 3 minutes. So today I'm just going to let you sit on your own, okay? Sit however you like, however you feel comfortable. Just sit on your own. 3 minutes, just relax. And then we're going to do massage, okay? And then I will answer questions. 3 minutes. Just focus on your breath. Try to focus on your stomach and not your nostril. And try not to count your breath. You don't want to use the thinking mind. You don't count your breath, but you make every breath count. One breath at a time. Check your posture so you're not putting pressure on your internal organs. After Yi Jing Jing, you're full of qi. You don't want to put pressure on that. You want to let it flow inside your body. You notice that you're breathing on your own. Just observe your own breathing. So we're now at the silencing part, right? The quieting part. And from that you can contemplate. Okay, open your eyes. All right, we're going to do a massage. It's very important that you massage your body after you meditate. Okay, forehead, side of the face, top of the head, back of your neck, top of your ear, middle of your ear loop. Now take 2 hands, put it behind your ear 3 times, very gently. Now go to your nose, okay, just outside your nose, not touching your nose, and then just massage. Okay, a little further down maybe. You can feel it. Okay, this is good for your sinus. Okay, now take 2 fingers, start at the corner of your eye, go down to the corner of your mouth, to the chin. Use as much surface area as you can. Okay, one more time. All right, now take your thumb, your right thumb, put it under your eye bag, not the eye bag, but at the edge of your eye socket on the Okay, from the corner to the tail. We call this the tail. Now go the other side. Now take 2 fingers, put it in the middle, and then squeeze out to the end of the eyebrow. Like you're squeezing toothpaste. And squeeze as hard as you can. Okay, now, you see this part right here? From the top of your lip to the bottom of your nose? That section, 1/3 of the way down, put 2 fingers on that. This is the beginning of the governing vessel that goes from here all the way to the back, okay? This is the yang vessel. But don't push it too hard, okay? Don't push it too hard. Very gently. Okay, now we'll work on the fingers, one at a time. Focus on your fingers. This is coming back to the knowing part of your spiritual journey. Okay, just know your body, know your mind. Don't let your mind drift away. Focus on your fingers. Everything is a practice. Okay, and one finger at a time. And now massage the nail one at a time. Thank you for your donations. They all go to MAPA, Mid-America Buddhist Association. Okay, one finger at a time. Thank you so much. Okay, now finale. Sit up straight, open your shoulder. Okay, forehead lean back, tuck in your chin, focus on your elbow. Lion's roar. 5 times, make sound, huh? Get all the bad chi out of the way. Then you're ready for another week. Get ready. All right. Let's see if there's any questions. Everybody's very quiet today, just the way you're supposed to be. Actually using both of your hands for practice and not typing. Congratulations. Thank you so much for that. Okay? All right, so otherwise I will see you guys at 6 o'clock tonight. If not, then I'll see you next week. Try to follow up on Facebook and YouTube, okay? I don't know, I understand what that means. Liska, what do you mean by that? Wait for a very flare limbic system? What does that mean? Okay, all right. I just want to mention something. More than one people have told me, starting with Josh, in that for one reason or another, they decided that with the limited amount of time, they decided that they don't do the usual yoga practice anymore, and they get just as much benefit from this, and it's less stressful on their body. So I was thinking about that. And I think it's because, again, it has to do with the American version of yoga, and I won't want to say anything about yoga practice as a whole. I believe the yoga practice, this is part of yoga practice if you think of it in terms of creating unison between the body and the mind. I think the difference is that we are exploring beyond just the body into the energy, into the mind. So we actually don't exercise our body as much as you need to, but because we tap into both the energy plane and the mind, the mindful plane, that we're actually getting energy from those, right? So I used to swim a lot. I'm not an athlete by any imagination, and then later on I decided that I actually don't get much of a workout from swimming. So I used to just tread water because that was actually more energetic. And then once I start doing this, I realized that I can actually get more of a pickup just by sitting and doing the right kind of exercise. Anyway, just some thoughts. Okay, Loretta, I don't. This is the class. This is it. But if you want to talk with me privately, you can do that through the app, Insight Timer app. Friend me, or you can contact me first by going to my landing page, DENNYKMIU.com. I'm very open. I'm very available. Okay, so if you need to ask questions, just do that. But otherwise, this is the class. It's twice a week in English, and then 5 other times in Cantonese. 7 classes in a week. Okay, all right. Liska says, "Doctor overdosed me." That's the only thing that doctor knows how to do. Don't you know that? Don't you know that? The medical profession is the only. Now I'm a prof. I don't have any problem calling myself a professional. I'm an engineer, right? And I had to get engineering license. But you know that the medical profession is the only professions that they get continued education from the vendor. The only medical information is from the pharmaceutical industry. That's the only thing they know. I even told my wife, I said, be careful when they give you advice on supplement because they don't know shit. Sorry. All right. Okay, enough fun. Enough fun. Crystal, you asked me, where do we stream in Cantonese? I stream the 5 classes in Cantonese, we stream only on Friday afternoon. And the other classes, we don't stream anymore. And so if you're interested in the Cantonese classes, go to the Facebook and YouTube. Okay, so just one of that just appeared last night. Okay, so Friday afternoon. But if you want to join us, all of you are welcome to join us using Zoom. Okay, using Zoom. Okay, all right. Okay, see you soon. See you either 6 o'clock or in next week. Huh? Do try to practice on your own. All right. Stay healthy. Stay happy. Okay. Bye bye.